What if the bank you trusted just collapsed overnight? Imagine waking up to find out that your bank account is frozen, withdrawals are limited, and the institution you relied on is on the verge of shutting down. Sounds like a nightmare, right? Well, for Yes Bank customers in 2020, this was a harsh reality. A bank once celebrated for its rapid growth and bold visions suddenly imploded under the weight of bad loans, corruption, and mismanagement. But how did it all go so wrong? This is the shocking story of the Yes Bank crisis, where blind ambition, reckless lending, and corporate greed brought down one of India's biggest private banks. The rise of Yes Bank. Too big to fail. Founded in 2004, Yes Bank quickly became India's fastest growing private sector bank. Led by its charismatic co-founder Rana Kapoor, the bank positioned itself as a modern, aggressive, and risk-taking financial institution. It offered high interest rates to attract deposits. It lent big money to businesses no one else would touch. It expanded rapidly, making bold bets in the corporate world. By 2017, Yes Bank had assets worth $50 billion and was considered one of India's top financial powerhouses. But behind the shiny balance sheets and fancy boardrooms, a financial disaster was brewing. The web of bad loans and corruption, Yes Bank's growth wasn't built on strong banking principles. It was built on reckless lending. Rana Kapoor had a simple strategy: give huge loans to high-risk companies, hide the bad debts using accounting tricks, keep attracting new deposits to cover up the mess. Between 2014 and 2019, Yes Bank loaned billions to failing businesses like IL&FS, DHFL, Jet Airways, Reliance Adag, and Cafe Coffee Day, all of which were already drowning in debt. And then came the real twist. In exchange for these shady loans, Kapoor and his family allegedly took massive kickbacks, funneling 4,300 rupees crore into shell companies under their control. Yes Bank wasn't just a bank anymore. It had become a personal cash machine for Kapoor and his inner circle. But as we know, no fraud lasts forever. The collapse. A bank on life support. By 2019, Yes Bank's house of cards started crumbling. Loans weren't being repaid, leading to a huge financial hole. The RBI and SEBI started investigating the bank's shady dealings. Depositors panicked and started withdrawing money in massive amounts. Then came the final blow on March 5, 2020, when the Reserve Bank of India, RBI, imposed a moratorium on Yes Bank. Customers were suddenly told they couldn't withdraw more than 50,000 rupees from their own accounts. Imagine the shock and chaos. Businesses, investors, and ordinary citizens were left stranded overnight. Yes Bank had officially collapsed, and it needed urgent rescue. The government steps in. The 10,000 crore rupees lifeline. With panic spreading across India's financial system, the government had to step in fast to prevent a full-blown banking crisis. The State Bank of India led a rescue mission, injecting 10,000 crore rupees, $1.3 billion, to stabilize Yes Bank. The RBI removed Rana Kapoor, who was later arrested for fraud and money laundering. A new management team was installed to clean up the mess. Yes Bank survived, but its reputation was shattered forever. The aftermath. Who paid the price? Rana Kapoor was arrested in 2020 and remains in custody, facing multiple fraud charges. Thousands of depositors suffered during the crisis, with many businesses losing access to their funds. Investors saw Yes Bank's stock crash by 85%, wiping out billions. Confidence in India's private banking sector was shaken, leading to stricter regulations. While the bank was saved, the scars remain proof that even the biggest names in finance aren't immune to greed and corruption. What went wrong? The red flags everyone ignored. Reckless lending. Giving loans to high-risk companies with no repayment guarantees. Accounting fraud. Hiding bad loans to make financial statements look better. Corporate greed. Rana Kapoor used the bank to amass personal wealth. Regulatory failure. Authorities failed to act until the situation had spiraled out of control. Had these warning signs been noticed earlier, billions of rupees could have been saved and thousands of depositors wouldn't have faced financial distress. Where is Yes Bank today? After the bailout, Yes Bank is slowly rebuilding, but it will take years to regain trust. The bank is now under strict RBI monitoring, and new management is working to clean up past messes. However, the Yes Bank crisis remains a cautionary tale, a reminder that when greed overpowers ethics, even billion-dollar banks can come crashing down.